This video is about famous Hollywood celebrities and people who passed away in February 2001 in the United States. Before we proceed, please subscribe to our channel to support us. Rosemary Damp. She was born in November 1910 and she died in February 2001. Her age was 90 at the time of her death, and the reason for her death was pneumonia. Rosemary Damp was a character actress with a long career in Hollywood. Known for maternal roles, she brought warmth and grace to the screen. She appeared in both films and classic television shows. Like The Life of Riley, Damp was beloved for her gentle screen presence. Dale Evans. She was born in October 1912 and she died in February 2001. Her age was 88 at the time of her death, and the reason for her death was heart failure. Dale Evans was an American actress, singer, and writer, best known for her roles alongside husband Roy Rogers in Western films. She co-wrote Happy Trails, the couple's theme song. She was a role model for family values and Christian faith. She also authored several inspirational books. Louis Arquette. He was born in December 1935 and he died in February 2001. His age was 65 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was congestive heart failure. Louis Arquette was a respected actor and father of Arquette acting family. He was known for his recurring role on The Waltons and his deep commitment to theater. Arquette helped shape comedic and dramatic television in the 20th century. His legacy lives on through his children's work in Hollywood. Bert Kennedy. He was born in September 1922 and he died in February 2001. His age was 78 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was cancer. Bert Kennedy was a notable director and screenwriter of Western films, known for his wit and cinematic storytelling. He worked with stars like John Wayne and James Garner. Kennedy revived the Western genre with modern comedic twist. His influence on American cinema remains significant. Debbie Dean. She was born in February 1928 and she died in February 2001. Her age was 73 at the time of her death, and the reason for her death was heart failure. Debbie Dean was one of the first white artists signed to Motown Records. She made her mark with a soulful voice and bold performances. Her career helped bridge cultural gaps in music. Dean also co-wrote hits for other Motown legends. J.J. Johnson. He was born in January 1924 and he died in February 2001. His age was 77 at the time of his death, and he took his own life. J.J. Johnson was a pioneering jazz trombonist and composer, credited with elevating the trombone in bebop's jazz. His technical brilliance and compositions earned global respect. He collaborated with jazz legends and influenced generations of musicians. Johnson also composed film scores later in his career. Howard W. Wcock. He was born in April 1916 and he died in February 2001. His age was 84 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was Alzheimer's complications. Howard W. Wcock was a respected Hollywood producer and former president of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. He worked across genres, shaping mainstream film. Wcock's commitment to cinema extended behind the scenes with award shows. His leadership and creativity left a lasting mark on Hollywood. Arthur W. Holm Jr. He was born in June 1920 and he died in February 2001. His age was 80 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was not publicly disclosed. Arthur W. Holm Jr. was a United States diplomat known for serving as ambassador to China during the crucial era of United States-China relations. He played a significant role in diplomatic efforts post-Nixon's opening to China. His service extended across Asia, earning wide respect. Holm was known for his calm leadership and negotiation skills. Herbert A. Simon. He was born in June 1916 and he died in February 2001. His age was 84 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was cancer. Herbert A. Simon was a Nobel-winning economist who revolutionized theories in decision-making and artificial intelligence. He was a polymath spanning economics, psychology, and computer science. His concept, bounded rationality, reshaped economic models. Simon's insights influence countless disciplines to this day. William Masters. He was born in December 1915 and he died in February 2001. His age was 85 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was Parkinson's complications. William Masters was a pioneering researcher in human sexuality. Alongside Virginia Johnson, he revolutionized the study of sexual responses. His work broke social taboos and helped shape modern sex therapy. Masters' legacy remains central in the fields of medicine and psychology. John Fehee. He was born in February 1939 and he died in February 2001. His age was 61 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death were complications from heart surgery. John Fehee was a pioneering guitarist who blended folk, blues, and avant-garde. His experimental style gave rise to American primitivism. Fehee influenced generations of acoustic musicians. His haunting meditative compositions earned cult status. Stanley Kramer. He was born in September 1913 and he died in February 2001. His age was 87 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was pneumonia. Stanley Kramer was a groundbreaking filmmaker who tackled social issues in cinema. His works addressed racism, nuclear war, and justice. Films like Earnhardt's The Wind and Judgment at Nuremberg earned critical acclaim. Kramer is remembered as a moral voice in Hollywood. Khaled Muhammad. He was born in January 1948 and he died in February 2001. His age was 53 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was brain aneurysm. Khaled Muhammad was a fiery and controversial spokesman for the Nation of Islam. Known for his militant rhetoric, he was both admired and criticized. He later became head of the New Black Panther Party. His activism pushed radical dialogues on race and power. Dale Earnhardt. He was born in April 1951 and he died in February 2001. His age was 49 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was car crash. Dale Earnhardt was one of the NASCAR's greatest legends, known as the Intimidator. With 7 championships and a fierce racing style, he became an icon. His tragic death at Daytona shocked the world. His legacy lives through his family and fans. Aline Eisenberg. She was born in June 1934 and she died in February 2001. Her age was 66 at the time of her death, and the reason for her death was breast cancer. Aline Eisenberg co-authored one of the most widely read pregnancy guides, helping millions of parents navigate parenthood. Her work changed parental literature. She was known for addressing the needs of modern families. Her legacy continues through updated editions of her seminal book. Abraham Beam. He was born in March 1906 and he died in February 2001. His age was 94 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was surgical complications. Abraham Beam served as the 104th mayor of New York City, guiding it through fiscal crisis in the 1970s. He was the city's first Jewish mayor and known for his financial expertise. Though controversial during his term, he left a legacy of public service. Beam remained active in civic affairs after office. Victor Vasey. He was born in April 1915 and he died in February 2001. His age was 85 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. Victor Vasey was a United States congressman from California who also served as Assistant Secretary of the Army. He was respected for his work on transportation and infrastructure. A former professor, he merged academia with politics effectively. His legacy includes environmental advocacy and educational reforms. Eddie Matthews, he was born in October 1931 and he died in February 2001. His age was 69 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was pneumonia. Eddie Matthews was a power-hitting third baseman who spent most of his career with the Braves. A 12-time All-Star, he was known for his consistency and leadership. He hit 512 home runs and was inducted into the Hall of Fame. Matthews also managed the Braves in the 1970s. Anthony Jacone, he was born in January 1919 and he died in February 2001. His age was 82 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was kidney failure. Anthony Jacone was a notorious Detroit mob figure linked to the Teamsters. He was widely suspected of involvement in Jimmy Hoffa's disappearance. Jacone remained a shadowy underworld presence for decades. His name remains tied to one of America's biggest unsolved mysteries. Phil Collier, he was born in December 1925 and he died in February 2001. His age was 75 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was cancer. Phil Collier was a respected sports writer known for his baseball reporting. He worked for the San Diego Union-Tribune for over 30 years. Collier earned praise for fairness and deep knowledge. He was a recipient of the prestigious Spink Award for excellence in baseball writing. Jack McGawan, he was born in December 1930 and he died in February 2001. His age was 70 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was not publicly disclosed. Jack McGawan was an American professional golfer. He turned professional in 1954 and joined the PGA Tour in 1961. He played on the PGA Tour through 1970, winning one event, the 1964 Mountain View Open, among 32 top 10 finishes. Thanks for watching the video. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Have a nice day.